Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Unsung Gamer. Alright guys, it is week 8. If you're wondering what happened to week 7, it was a bye week. Still not sure why 2 bye weeks that close early in the season, but that's how they did the schedule. So as far as week 8 goes here, we have got the Green Bay Packers. I was going to go ahead and sim through this, but before I did that, I wanted to show you because there was a glitch after the 4th game where you didn't get to see the NFL leaders, and so for those that wondered where DeBerg was, DeBerg is the number 1 quarterback in the NFL. I am as shocked as you are, but 40 attempts, 32 completions, 80%, 908 yards, which is not a ton of yards, but he's very efficient. 12 touchdowns, 1 pick, 22.7 yard average, which is weighted pretty highly, so that gets him a 252 rating, which is well above the next closest person, which is Troy Aikman. So I definitely wanted to show you all that before we continued on, because once I hit this, all those stats start changing. Whoops, I forgot to hit the skip. That's all right, we'll get a little bit of a show for that and see their information, which we don't really care about. All right, now let's try actually skipping to week 8 and hit the game start, and that will put us through here. Indianapolis over Miami. Woo. Jets over Buffalo. Seattle beat New England. That was bad versus bad. Minnesota slid by Chicago. Minnesota was a pretty tough game. So was Chicago. Detroit was the one that was we just lambasted them. All right, let's do it. Green Bay Packers. They get Robert Brooks back. And Sterling Sharp. Oh, man, couldn't he have set out just one more game? Just one more. Would not have hurt my feelings. I didn't know he was injured. I probably wouldn't have noticed it if I didn't happen to catch that, he didn't take the handoff on their one end around play. They're going to kick off, it looks like. Doggone it. The Battle of the Bays. Green Bay and Tampa Bay. Yeah, he's definitely in bad condition. He's just not moving too good. Cobb was in good at the end of the last game. Kind of hated the way that went because, he's a bruiser of a running back, and I only ended up getting like 76 yards, which 76 yards is not bad, for rushing in this game. But the problem was it took him 25 carries to get there. So, I mean, it was just kind of hard. I mean, really hard to get those yards. Nobody's open. All right, break free. She's got out of bounds. I don't want to get hurt. I did manage to step out of bounds. Good, I didn't take the sack. Let's go with a shotgun play here. All right, hit Workman. Just a little short. Let's see. Where do I end up on the field here? You guys know I'll go for it if I'm... Man, I'm awful close to that 50. I'm going to go for it. I'm going for it. Heck, I may regret this. Oh, of course, they call my play. And I still almost got it. Oh, God. Well, gonna have to stop them now. I called a shotgun, but not that one. Well, managed to sneak in behind there. Get in on the incompletion. All right, 5-yard loss. Let's see. I'm going to defend the shotgun again. All right, get him down. 4th down, forced a field goal. pretty long field goal. I would not feel comfortable kicking that, but and he missed it.
Oh, good.
And so we ended up about where we started. Well, lost about 5 yards or so. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Big run. Needed that hard nose, just get in there and beat them down run. All right, DeBerg. Ball is open. Let him dive and get out of bounds. 19-yard gain. So far, DeBerg has been very efficient. That's kind of been his claim to fame. And they ran right through 2 blockers. Wow.
Red 24.
Got me in a dive. I might have to start juking a little bit because I really don't do that very often. No juking for that. I'm sorry. This is just, I got to go for this. I'm struggling to get him going, and I need scores. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Yep, Cobb, you know, we've gotten a couple of pretty good runs out of him, but, you know, we're not getting the popcorn effect like I'm usually seeing. And that's because we're getting further into the season. The difficulty's ratcheting up a little bit. So at that point, I'm like, let's see if we can score. Just call me the Dan Campbell of Tecmo Super Bowl. Even when everything tells you you need to take the field goal, I'm going for it on 4th down. All right, let's see here. Just a regular old pass play. Hey, broke in there and got a sack. Jimmy Williams. I wish I could remember who that is, but he is a no-name. I don't know if he's a defensive lineman, if he's a linebacker, just not really sure. Oh, let's see. We got somebody coming up. It's all right. I'll take a little short gain there. 3rd and 7. We'll defend the shotgun. I may have him here. It is Brett Favre. He can sling it out. Of course. They got it. There's no way he didn't get that. He was too close to going over. And that is the issue you end up having sometimes with a really good quarterback and his receivers make plays. And uh-oh, get downfield. Oh, man. That's Sterling Sharp, and I dove for it, so... Oh, fumble. Oh, give me that ball. Get off me, Sharp. Oh, man. You talk about being gifted one there. All right, here we go. That's a line. Yeah, see, the corners and safeties and stuff you can knock off pretty easily if they're pretty generally average guys, but those linebackers and defensive linemen, no, they're going to hold you up. Just sticking my nose in there to get that 1st down. All right, let's go ahead and go back to the motion play. Not sure that's... Ooh, got it to Workman.
First down.
And somehow Workman didn't get taken down on the blitz. That's usually a given that they take out the running back. Oh, no. He fumbled, too. Deadgummit, Cobb. Here I am trying to get you some yardage and get some steam rolling, and now we're back to having to defend this. Well, I held him up for a second. That's all I could do.
First First down.
Man, that stinks, because I should have been driving my way to the end zone for a touchdown. Ooh, called the play. I don't know if we'll get him or not. All right, we got him. Artie Nickerson. Calling the same play. Yeah, they went for the regular shotgun this time. All right, can we defend it? All right. I'm trying my best to just stop him. They're going to go for the field goal. Yeah. With the way time works in this, it's probably the smart move. Come on. Couldn't get it. And of course he banks one through. So, like, other than the Lions game, we've played every divisional opponent, and the only one that didn't give us really much of a fight was the Lions. And I'm going to be honest, that's just because Rodney Peete was throwing it to us a lot. If it had not been for that, that Lions game would have probably been tough because we were having trouble stopping Barry Sanders. All right, going deep to Dawsey. All right, come on. It's too slow. Way too slow. Couldn't make anything happen there. I was really hoping to get a touchdown because I now have to give them the ball back. So Cobb's 9 carries for 42 yards. I mean, it's not pathetic. It's just not, what we were hoping for. DeBerg, of course, his usual efficient self. 100% completion percentage, 112 yards. Just got to do a little bit more. Just a little bit more. We got to get some more stops. And I really need Cobb to hold on to that ball and start doing his thing. Because the reason why DeBerg can be that efficient is because the running game works. When the running game doesn't work, it's going to be hard for him to be efficient because they're going to, like I've had happen like kept happening in the Rams season. Whenever, I'd get to throwing a lot, they just start covering everybody. Well, the next thing you know, Everett's running for, 50 yards a game. And that's just not what you want. I was really hoping I could get a pick there. Really need to get the field position to change here. All right, I'm going back for a shotgun. That is not what they're calling. All right, keeping him on. Oh, a uncharacteristically bad throw from Brett Favre. All right, so Favre went off target. No block for us. I'm okay with that. Let's see. All right, 11-yard return. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to pitch to Cobb here. All right, go, go, go. All right, first down. Unfortunately, the linebackers and stuff who are chasing him down are very quick, and, if we don't get them blocked out of the play, that's going to be a continuing problem. All right, let's go to our little cross pattern here. I had one open, and it developed just a little bit too late. By that point, I had to break a tackle. Okay, let's go motion.
Ready, set.
The unfortunate part about playing... Yeah, just not enough arm to get it there. Y'all know where I'm at. I ain't about to punt from here. I don't like punting from the 50. Got Hawkins. First down. All right.
First down.
Sometimes you gamble and you win. Sometimes you gamble and you lose. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, a little bit of hard running. All right, let's see. We're going to run a motion, but this is going to be the rollout. Workman's open. Just get out of bounds.
First down.
13-yard gain. That was really close to not being good.
Red 24.
Man. I mean, I know my offensive line's no good, but I mean, it's all around the worst off. Well, no, Patriots line was still the worst, but it's one of the worst lines. It's the second worst line I've used in this game. The guards are absolute trash. The tackles are both pretty good, and the center is just kind of so-so. He's not terrible. All right, let's see if we can get a stop. I need one. Ooh, I called the play. I think we got him, maybe. All right. Just have to make him hold up long enough to let the defense swarm in there. All right, we're going to go with the other shotgun now. Went with the regular. Oh, went with the run. All right, we'll take it. I'm going to go with that other shotgun. Nope. Get Mayhew on it here. Okay, we'll take that. Short completion. Force the punt. Bad part is, if he'd let that run out, the computer would have told it to go ahead and... got so close to him. The computer would have said, go ahead and go for it. That's when some of these can get really ugly. You start getting them turned over. All right. Going back to Cobb. Now, I know that lineman is not that fast. Catch a running back from behind. They are in this game. All right. All right, here we go. Head full of steam. Ugh. Thought I was going to break one more. I was like, yes, come on, break one more. Just one. Do it. Just going out of bounds. I'm not going to sit there and get killed. I'm not getting my quarterback beat up. Yes, I'm pitching on 2nd and 15. Oh, yeah. Come on. First down.
First down.
And Cobb gets over 100 yards. That's what we're trying. We want to see him get those big yards games.
Ready. Set. Put.
All right, we're motioning again. Looks like... All right, we got Hawkins. Oh, boy, that was a bad throw. That was just a bad throw. If he'd have kept it where Hawkins was at, that was a first down. Okay, so we're going to run. Let's run the rollout. Let's take the rollout pass.
Round 52.
All right, Dawsey is wide open. Oh, DB got there. Man. Okay, we're going shotgun.
Round 52.
All right, Hall is wide open. That should be it. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
That's what we wanted to see. Ron Hall running down the sideline. Ooh, close to blocking that one. All right. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to cover shotgun. I feel like they're going to go ahead and start throwing. Packers are not really a running team. And Sharp there with a great catch, which is exactly what you expect from Sterling Sharp. who I believe I heard got into the Hall of Fame this year. He, unfortunately, that injury that he had ended up ending his career, and I mean, he, more years with Brett Favre, he would have been, he'd have been up there in the ranks with Jerry Rice,
Red 24.
discussing, because he was just that kind of talented. All right, got him. That's the reason I don't like those plays with the delayed handoffs and stuff. They're just awful.
Blue 43.
All right, I called. Yeah, he's rolling. I know he's rolling. Whoa. Roderick Thomas just broke in, said hello. Okay, we'll cover a shotgun play here. I mean, I can't imagine they're going to run. All right, I'm there. Covered it. 4th down. They're going to go for it. They don't really have a choice at this point. I'll cover one of the shotgun plays, and I called it. Unless he runs, I got him. Turnover on down. Santana Dodson. Somebody I have not called on him in a while. All right, we're going to go back with Cobb here. Yeah, just couldn't get a head full of steam.
Brown 52.
I'm just trying to get out of bounds, and I turned around. The lineman was right after me. I'm like, oh, shoot. Just let me get out of there. Cobb, 17 carries, 119 yards. DeBerg, 72% completion percentage. A little bit of a off day for him. He did have one pass, though, that uncharacteristically he threw it kind of off. I mean, he's supposed to. He's not that great a quarterback. He's just been, for some reason, efficient. And I can't really explain it. Let's go ahead and send. Oh, it's just one game there. So, all right, guys. While that is simming its way through, guys, if you like this kind of content, hit the like and subscribe. And of course, I will see you in the next game.